Hey everyone, Martin Quick here. I'm up in Manitowish waters. I'm actually just paddling upriver to fish it. This stretch of the river is known for largemouth, smallmouth, musky, pike, even some panfish and a couple of backwater lakes. First time I ever fished it. Never fished this stretch before. Again, it's very beautiful. I've had one musky on already that tapped my bait, and I saw he was baiting on a 3-inch minnow. He's maybe 30 inches. And once he bit, I kind of just sat there and kept pressure on it because he just had it sideways in his mouth, crystal clear waters, and I just let him have it. And then I just had a bass blow up on this 3-inch minnow too. I've been throwing, big baits, tube, spinner bait, jackhammer, and I've had them bite this. So I'm gonna keep playing with it, and hopefully I'll pop something. But and it pulled another fish off the shore, and it came out. I'm like, what is that? And it was actually a very, very considerable bass. It was a big wake, and it was shallow, so of course it made a big wake. But then I actually saw it. I stood up and I looked, and I could see the dark image. It's a good fish. So I'm not sure what. There's a nice trough in the waterway. There's lots of trees in. As you can see, there's pensa weeds and cattails. So it's really looks like a great fishery. It is pretty clear. I came out today because it was a little bit cloudy and rainy. You probably hear the wind. So I am now on a tree. I didn't see, there's a branch there. The perfect trees in the water right now. I'm trying to fish, and I screwed it up. It probably would have been loaded with fish. Oh yeah, it's just too good to be true. Trees and weeds all nestled together, and I cast right into the pickers. There we go. Oh well, I bet you if they don't see me yet, there might be one up in the corner over here, right underneath the edge of this tree. We'll hope. Just tweaking that little minnow, letting it sit. Sometimes I'll tweak a bait really fast, and then I let it settle down. And I think that's a lot of times when they hit it, oh, what's that? You get their attention, but then you make it look like it's burnt out, it got winded, or whatever you want to say. And yeah, I think that's a good way to get the fish looking at it. You dart it across the top a little bit sometimes, and then you just let it sit and slowly go down. I'm using a little paddle tail, which so when it's sinking, that little tail is still wiggling, and I think that can be really good for fish sometimes. Man, this is all good. I want to fish both sides of the river simultaneously. Can't do that. God, I gotta throw in the chatterbait right now. I got a 3-inch minnow. I got a chatterbait. I got a tube, and I've got a little jerk bait on. So I'm really got a 4-rod arsenal of the lures I want to throw out. And I'm just hoping that I can plug one if I'm not messing with my rods and reels too much on film. That's pretty good. I got a big tree right ahead of me that I really want to have you with me on, because there's got to be something stacked up around it. If there's not, then they're not biting today, because both the fish, the muskie let go pretty fast. The bass came off the shoreline. He looked at it, he went away, and then the one bass short hit it on the surface, the little minnow. So don't know, might be I gotta slow down. I'm using a jackhammer. It's meant to tickle those weeds and stay just above them, and because I'm talking to you guys. All right, let it sink. Boom, hit bottom, and slowly reel. That's one thing, jackhammers are good. You can really get them cracking along the surface, but if you tweak them along the bottom, so that chatter just ripping through the weeds, it can almost be a little bit weedless because the way it pushes through the weeds. So jackhammers are really good, or chatterbait is a really good bait to use in a lot of conditions. If you're ripping it through weeds, you're pulling along the side of a log. If they don't want to come out from under that log, could be good. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so nothing's tapping the chatter, but I'm putting a critical cast. Oh, that was a really good cast. I don't get those very often. Usually they're in the tree, not perfectly in the crotch of the area I'm trying to go to. I'm playing it out. I didn't get any bites right in that corner, so I'm hopefully gonna dibble dabble it, because it gets pretty deep right here. Should be a good spot to get a big fish. But I'm not seeing anything going on. I'm gonna run it right in front of the tree too. I can see weeds up there. They're probably stacking up right before this big tree in the water. You can't see what I'm talking about. Oh, that's the weeds. It was weeds. I've just, you know, jackhammers are crazy too. That's another thing about a jackhammer. Is when you're reeling it, you get weeds on, and you'd swear up and down that you got weeds on. But when that chatter stops, sometimes it's just because a fish ripped into it, and that weight all of a sudden goes, that chatter goes away when the fish hits it, and it feels just like weeds. So there's times you'll be reeling and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I have a fish on. Surprise. Okay, they're not biting this right now, so I gotta make that go away. I put some pretty good casts in. Now I'm gonna do a drop or a Texas rig tube, and I got it weighted kind of heavy. I'm hoping that I can get it into a good location. I can see a couple of dark spots and light spots, so I'm thinking those are where there might be some weeds. God, this looks so good. How's there not an instant fish here? It was the weekend, so there might be like 100 boats already up this thing. I don't know. Oh, I'm snagged. We got that going on. So if there wasn't any fish here, yeah. See, this is usually how I cast. This isn't a very exciting video. I'm just, you know, covering it with my voice. Isn't that nice, my voice? Oh, there. Maybe a fish pulled it off for me. I don't know what happened there. All of a sudden, this came right off. Man, this is so good. Can you see the tree now? Here, let me turn you a little bit. Do you see all that? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to fish. I'm not getting anything. I don't know what to tell you. It's crazy. It's crazy town. All right, on that note, I'm gonna keep plugging away and poking at it, but I'm gonna shut you down. If I get a fish on, I'll turn you on. So lame. All right, GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. So, okay, there's two little lakes on this river bend, and I could not pick up a fish out of them. And I just got up to the rapids that you can probably see in the background here, and I had a smallmouth right away. Little guy, but man, the fight in him was something else. Thought I had on a monster. Then right up in this, you'll see in a second, there's a big eddy up here, like a pool. I think there's a monster musky playing in it because I saw this great big wake. I was just sploosh, and I'm like, oh. So now I got a big paddle tail, and I'm trying to work it up in there. And we're gonna see here if I can get this thing activated some way, shape, or form. I don't know, but this is a definite pack point for the fish. My very first cast up in the rapids with that little minnow, and it was instant bite right away. So this muskie was way up in there. Still see some of the bubbles. Really tweaking this bait to try to get him, hopefully look at it, see it, follow it up. I don't know, I don't want to get too close. This water is so clear. You probably see me right now and I'm 100 yards away. Oh, I just snagged a fish? Or it let go? I have a 5-inch paddle tail and there was a fish on it. I don't know if this is what was going on there. I see the bubbles from where that fish was, man. Just gotta hope I can get him activated. He might not want nothing to do with anything fake. He's just, this water's so clear. But we're hopefully gonna, I don't wanna move too fast. Oh, I don't wanna also backlash. Note to self, when you're excited, you cast for crap. That's me. Okay, I just saw something smaller. I saw something surface a little ways away, but it wasn't very big. Oh, I'm gonna try to really get up in here, and I'll probably startle the big fish, and my whole fishing thing will end. But you know what? There, that's much better. Oh, hit it, reverse, hit it, reverse, hit it, reverse. I don't know where this thing is, if he's even gonna look at my bait. I know you're probably sick of looking at my face, so I could spin you around and narrate with that going. Oh! It's not him, it's a little pike. I saw my bait get snagged up. That ain't it. The other fish I saw was much, much bigger. He could put this in his mouth and swallowed it whole. It was a bit. When I saw his back come out, I'm like, that is a big fish. But of course, this guy says, oh, I'll eat that. Not the musky. Not the musky. God, it was just in here too. Slimy little critters. Alright, my bait is really messed up. 3 minutes of watching me fish. How exciting. Yeah. Yeah. Let's spin you towards where I'm casting. How's that sound? Less me, more water. Alright, can you see all that? There, how's that look? I don't know if that fish is even going to be upset more, but we're going to keep on trying. Try to make a lot of surface ruckus and hopefully get that fish to look at it. All you can do is hope. Tweaking it fast, slow it down, tweaking it fast, slow it down. And pray for the big dog. I don't even see the big dog. Casting way over to the left now. Sure, that's it. Oh boy, right over there. Right that way. Dang it, huh? Well, that's just one way you got to go about it, though. If you can try to sight fish in any way and bring a fish in, I mean that's great. But I don't think this is gonna be my day to sight fish the big muskellunge. I'm tweaking it and I'm letting it do its thing, but I'm not even seeing a follow-up in this clear water. I'll spin you that way again. Oh man, how's it looking over there? Is it gorgeous? Okay, good. Well, I think we're gonna have to go back up and play in the rapids and get you some footage. Because the smallmouth, there's a few smallmouth up in there for sure. One last cast. Alright. Dang it. I heard a bass up here just whoop of him swallowing a whole bunch of water, trying to get whatever he wanted up here. And I wish I could get this big dog to look. I don't see him anywhere. Alright. I guess that is all that in a bag of chips. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Alright, I just went up some of the rapids. One thing that's great about a Hobie is you can flutter kick it. And I flutter kicked right over about 4 to 6 inches of rock. 4 to 6 inches of rocks. And I am keeping it stabilized in this current right here. I'm going to fish a couple of these pools up ahead of us. I really think there should be fish in it. So again, I turned on the camera so that way there wouldn't be. And I think I'm about to put on a heavier jig so it drops to the bottom. So I have a little more stability. Right now it's a pretty light minnow and there's a couple of deep holes here and I really think I'd like that bait to get down a little bit. So I might be doing that here shortly, but we're going to get right up by that tree right ahead of us. Oh, that was right in there. Come on, how can there not be a fish in that eddy? Come on, the GoPros are stupid. How can, that doesn't even remotely make sense. There's an eddy here, off the side, a tree, rock bottom, and not a fish. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. The hole just down below had plenty of fish in it. Heck, I even had one on right after I shut you guys off, darn near in the current. I mean, that makes sense. And of course, I'm not going to get a fish here. Sorry about that. I cannot believe this. Oh, there, I'm on the tree. Just amazing to me how I turn on that GoPro and all mathematical equations go to zero for catching a fish. Never mind. Oh, God darn it. I just had a bite and I missed it. Well, that's GoPro Central. Alright, I'm going up in the current. I'm letting it drift down in the current. Fish on. Oh, Oh man. Another one tapped it. Now I'm caught on a rock. Felt the old taparoos up there, and of course I get snagged on, probably on that tree limb right after it. This is river fishing in a nutshell here. A little difficult, a little not normal. Yeah, there's just a little bit of eddies in there. I think I can, oh, not anymore. I saw a fish. I'm trying to really carefully edge over because I don't want to ruin any other eddies. Trying to get my bait off this tree here. All right, I'm gonna cast it straight up ahead of us. It's not very, it's pretty shallow up there. Oh, and of course I'm right in, my weedless bait is in a tree. And boy, you go down current fast, huh? It's like there's, you know, stuff going on here. Okay, I'm going off to my left. We're gonna go over there. See those rocks in the eddy to the bottom side? There. Finally, a fish. Craig's a little loose. Oh, I gotta keep pedaling up. Oh, he's going down. I'm trying to pedal up. It's just a battle. Doesn't he want to come up? Oh. All right. For the camera. Lifting it up through my rods. Oh, shoot, huh? All right, there's going to be more over there. That's a perfect little eddy for them to sit in. Boy, he's not very big, but he is a tank. Yeah, I know, buddy. I'm trying to get the hook out of your face to make your day better. I promise that's what I'm doing. There you go. All right. See him? He's pretty close to the camera. All right. He jacked my bait up a little bit. We're going to try to fix that. And I'm going to float over towards these rocks so I can get a little bit anchored. And then that way I'm not having to battle the current so much. And hopefully within seconds now, because I think there's a few up there, that thing hit the water and it was on. So I'm going to cast right up there again. Right over that way. And hopefully, sorry about all the noise, and hopefully I won't get a fish. Nope. Wait, I'm going to shoot up way up in that current, straight ahead of us, right over that way, and see what we can, oh, now I'm in the rocks. Man, do you think there'd be another bass right up in there? There's gonna be, I'm telling you. There's gonna be right over in that spot, right behind this little rock right up there. There'll be a fish right up in there. You watch. I'm trickling it down. Come on. There's gotta be one. It's plenty deep up in here. Maybe I should put on a bigger bait like I said I was gonna do. I think this minnow just isn't getting down. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Okay. Oh my God. I was bass fishing and I was jigging inside some logs, and I got a musky on him. So yeah, this is how you do it. You bass fish for musky. I don't even have a net. Oh my God. And there you have it. Did you see that? He's gonna come up again. I got 8-pound test on. Again, I was just jigging it. I didn't sort of prepared for this. Oh boy. Oh man. Sorry. Come on, big fella. Get up the surface. Here he comes again. He does not like, oh no, now it's wrapped on him. I gotta try it up. Yeah, I'm sorry. You can't see. He's sitting right there. Can you see him? On a bass jig. Little, tiny bass jig. Bass fishing! man. Okay, hopefully it'll come up this time and I can net him. This ain't the net for this, but little small. Oh no, we ain't done yet. Okay. You guys getting a lot of this? Good. That's good. Okay, here it comes. Okay. Come on. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Come on, head first. All right, curl up, curl up, curl up, curl up. Oh, darn it, this is not the net for this. There we go. All right, buddy. All right. Yeah, that's how you do it, bass fishing. Oh, shoot, there's a guy on shore and he's rooting me on. Whew, okay. Now you can watch the fiasco that's gonna unravel right here. Okay. Man, oh man. Oh, I'm trying to keep, come on, buddy. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm gonna get jacked up, I know it. Oh, he's got a gill coming out and that's got teeth on it. Not good. That's gonna get me all jacked up. Ouch. God darn it. Hooks and teeth everywhere. All right, GoPro. Can you get a little of this? There you go. Oh, my lines. I'm trying to get them back in the water. I really am. That's too long of a fight on 8-pound test. All right. There you go. There you go. Big old dandy. I'm going to lay him across the kayak. My kayak is 32. It's probably about 4 to 6 inches longer than that. So there you go. Hope you can. I'm gonna let it go. Nice and easy here, hopefully. And we'll get. Come on, big fella. Well, oh yeah, I think she's all ready to go already. Okay. All right. Just kind of working the tail, letting it get its breather in. Hopefully you can see her. All right. I think it's good. Good to go? Yeah? This is bass fishing, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh. All right. All right. Come on, girl. Take off, take off, take off. No surface fishing, no surface. Come on. Come up on it again just in case if I have to rework it. I mean, it's cruising, it's doing its thing, it's probably just fatigued. But I think it's gonna be just fine. I'm a little bit cut up, but not bad. Yeah, she's going down. All right, cool beans. I don't know what you can see, but she's going back down. Well, there, that was kind of cool, huh? All right, I'm gonna clean up everything and get back to fishing. I gotta work my way back to the other end of this river system. That's fun. That made the day right there. Very cool. 8-pound test, little creature bait that I made. Yeah. All right, everyone take care. GoPro, stop recording. So there's a tree right here, and I cast one side of it, and I caught a little largemouth, and I went around the tree, and I'll show you here in a second. I went around the tree on the backside, almost exact same location on the length of the log, and cast again, and this little bit bigger one came out. You know what? All I gotta say is cast in places you don't think they'll be, and sometimes there they are. All right, we're gonna let this one go. Let's see, I'm gonna try to turn you so you can watch here a little bit. And you ready? Okay, that was wet. All right, fun. Heading my way back to the boat launch. Marty says, GoPro, turn off. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording.